Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Walking Dead Season 2. When we left off last time, we finally made it inside the house, so that's progress. But to accomplish that, we had to bust out of the shed, sneak into their house, steal a bunch of supplies to kind of cobble together our wound and flush it out as best we could on our own. Then we were going to go right back into the shed for them, but another walker came in and attacked, which we fended off all by ourselves. And finally they said, well, let's let the girl inside. Except for Rebecca, who's like, did she steal from us? She could have just left instead of stealing. And then she's all, I'm the woman with the baby. Yeah, you're the heartless piece of crap who has no compassion. Rebecca is a witch with a capital B. She is not my favorite character. She's going to cause a lot of trouble, I'm sure of it. But let's continue. At least Dr. Carlos has agreed to properly take care of our wound, which makes me feel even worse for Clem, because it was bad enough going through the pain of sewing it up herself, and now she's got to, shortly thereafter, have the doctor re-sew it. And yeah, this is ultimately better for the wound, but still, he could have just done it from the start.
How's she look?
Her suturing skills need some work, but otherwise, I say she should be fine.
So, it wasn't a lurker bite?
No, it was a dog bite, like I said.
If it was, the fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
Yeah, that's right. You almost shot a completely innocent little girl. Well, at least it's nicely bandaged now. It's something, I guess.
I wish you wouldn't have done what you did.
I wish you wouldn't have done what you did.
I was hurt, and you weren't helping.
Because we considered you a threat, which you were.
I'm an 11-year-old girl. I'm not a threat.
And you still are.
How?
No, I'm not.
We put you in that shed out of concern for the safety of our loved ones.
And you didn't even give me rudimentary help.
Persuaded my daughter to steal from us.
You guys had enough supplies to spare. That other guy said so.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But there are a few things you need to know about my daughter.
Fine. What?
Okay.
She isn't like you. You may not get that initially, but once you're around her for a while, you'll understand.
Oh?
If she knew how bad the world is, what it's really like out there, she would cease to function.
How are you going to keep her sheltered forever?
She's all I have left, and I would ask that you stay away from her.
No, it's too late. I promised to be her BFF.
She needs to grow up sometime.
You do not know what she
If you ever want her to be a functioning adult, she's got to grow up at some point.
Rebecca was worried you might be working with someone else, that your being here was no accident. I guess we'll find out. But one thing I know for sure, you are not to be trusted.
She's a kid. These people suck. How can you be so cruel to a little girl? Fine. I would gladly run away if the game gives me the option.
Brought you some food if you're hungry.
Yeah, this guy's being nice, but that's not worth it to put up with the crap from all the other ones. This is not a unified group. There's a lot of contentious personalities.
Better than losing it.
Now you can say that again. Scars? They're way cooler than stumps. What?
Nothing. I just had a friend who lost his arm once. That's all.
Poor Clem. What's she eating there? Oatmeal or something? What do you want? Ignore him, Clem. He doesn't matter. Unless he's going to apologize. Hey,
I
hey.
just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick out there.
Well, good.
I got kind of aggro, and that was definitely not cool.
No, it really wasn't.
Nick's been
You
known
took a
to go
shot
off
at me.
every once in a while.
Don't hold it against him that he shot a gun at me.
You definitely had one out there.
You were way out of line. You shouldn't have pointed that gun at me.
No, he shouldn't have.
I was hurt and needed help. And that's how you treat me?
I was just...
I know what you were trying to do, but that doesn't make it right.
Exactly.
I could have died because of you.
You need to remember that for the next time. You're an adult.
Whatever.
Act like it.
Look, he means well. He just loses...
I'm supposed to forgive him that he pointed a gun at me.
He would have shot me.
Yeah, he would have.
I know. But he's not a bad guy. And he just lost. That's it.
Someone who shoots a little girl who's injured and needs help is a bad guy. Luke, you need to reassess your definition of bad guys.
So, since you're pretty much on your own, what's your plan?
Well, I don't want to hang around with you lot.
I'm thinking about moving on.
Well, you're welcome to stay here if you want.
No, I'm not.
You let yourself heal up. Take some time to sort things out.
You think I'm welcome. The rest of your group
Do you
does
think
not want me
everyone
here.
else will be okay
No,
with
they
it?
really won't.
They'll just have to deal with it.
Doesn't sound like a good plan.
So, what happened to your parents? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I assume what happened to them is what happened to just about everyone's parents.
Yep.
You're just so young. Didn't think you could have made it on your own for so long, but maybe you did.
Other people took care of me, if that's what you're asking.
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
See? That's all it takes.
Hey,
And
I'm
your group's
sorry.
not good people.
I shouldn't have asked.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors and we all tried to make it. But it didn't work.
No.
His name was Lee. He taught me how to survive. He's the reason I keep my hair short.
Oh.
What happened to him?
Take a guess, Luke.
The same thing that happens to everyone, but he saved me first, lots of times.
Well, sounds like he was a real good guy.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm out there standing watch, and I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, it's time to turn in anyways.
Now get your winks while you can, because we're going fishing at first light. Couple fresh brookies for dinner. Wouldn't that be nice?
So these two seem okay. The girl Sarah seems okay. Everyone else sucks in this group. You know, Luke and Pete, we three could just strike out, try to find Krista, and move on to find some more reliable
you're still
companions. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, Rebecca. I don't care about you. You're just a nasty person I don't feel like dealing with. Why don't you keep yourself to yourself and I'll do the same.
Whose baby is it?
Yeah, let's be mean. I don't care.
Excuse me?
If it's not Alvin's, whose is it?
You shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You should probably think about being nicer to me.
Yeah, we're going to play it devious like that. You watch your step, Rebecca. I'm not taking
That's
crap
just
from you.
my advice.
I knew you were going to be a fucking problem.
You're the problem. You're the one who managed to get pregnant and you don't know who the father is.
Now go.
A spiteful part of me kind of wants to, I mean, I do want to go, but I kind of want to sabotage her before I do and say to the group, hey, she doesn't know who the father is. Have fun with that, guys, and then leave. That's not very nice. But Clem has a point. How about you stop being nasty to people when you got your own dirty secrets?
How you holding up? I heard you got an earful from Rebecca last night.
I gave as good as I got.
Once she gets going, there's no bringing her back.
She's all talk. She doesn't scare me.
She was in a mood last night. That's for
See, she
sure.
seems to always be in a mood from what we've seen.
How far are these fish traps?
It ain't much further.
He's not going to do something sneaky like...
Didn't
No,
you teach
he's a
him
nice
how to
guy.
shoot?
He wouldn't come out here and
By
like,
that
take
I
Clem
mean
out here
talk
and
proper.
kill her or something.
Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
My friend Lee taught me.
That's good. It's important nowadays. Nick was about your age. First time I took him hunting. Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridge line. The boy takes the rifle, he Lines up the shot just like I taught him, and then I hear him start whining.
Feels bad about
He
it.
turns to me and he says, I can't do it. I can't shoot it, Uncle Pete. Please don't make me shoot it.
Really? No way.
That's not the kind of guy he was yesterday.
Why didn't you wait?
You want us standing around while you piss on a tree? You know where the river is, boy. Anyway, so I grab the gun out of his hand before the big buck runs off, when bang, the gun fires. Boy nearly gut shot me. And of course, the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
He's kind of got a point. This is an
Because
awfully
you almost blew her
embarrassing.
face
Well,
off yesterday. Seems relevant. Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
you guys keep saying that, but
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
ooh,
I tried to apologize already. She ain't having it.
Well, can you blame her?
I want to hear the rest of the story.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own.
there's probably some merit to what Nick's
Leaving
saying
us
here.
I know where the fucking river is.
It does. There's definitely bad blood between him and his uncle, and it does. This is a very embarrassing story, but at the same time, he
So
did
anyway,
almost shoot a
I
kid
found
yesterday.
that
So
buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's, figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Nick didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role, even if it means people you love hate you for it.
you're trying to toughen him up. Is that what you're saying?
You should tell him that.
It would mean
Uncle
something
Pete!
to him to know that you're hard on him because you love him.
Nick!
Is it Krista? Don't you shoot her.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Okay, not Krista at all.
Full of holes.
Who do you think did this?
Not sure yet, but it ain't your average gang of thugs, that much I know.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who's Carver?
Yeah, I would
Check
like to know,
those
guys.
there.
Could someone answer the question?
Be careful. Some of them might still be moving.
It seems pretty important. So some of you may be wondering, I am playing her a little snarky now, but they've got my back up in this situation. These people made a really bad first impression. We're pretty good at surviving on our own, and I don't really feel a need to try and ingratiate myself with them. Ideally, if an opportunity comes, I'll split. And I think they can do with us calling them out when they're being ridiculous. Like Rebecca, I'm not going to try to be her friend. She's going to be trouble for us regardless, even if we were nice to her. That's just who she is. So we may as well give it right back to her. His jacket
Someone's shot too.
looks familiar. Is that the guy that
Red?
attacked us in the woods?
Yeah.
Check the rest. And look for ammo. We're running low.
I definitely remember this design on the jacket. Oh, what's this?
What's this doing here?
And yeah, part of me thinks, they keep trying to assure me, Nick's not really a bad guy. And then I hear this bit with his uncle, and I think, maybe he does have a chip on his shoulder from that. I could kind of understand. Except he pointed a gun at a little girl. You don't point a gun at someone unless you're meaning to shoot them. And she's a child. He nearly shot her. So I just can't have a whole lot of sympathy for him.
There are more out there.
This wasn't no rinky-dink pissing match.
What was it then?
Football.
Where are you going? We need to get the fuck out of here.
Gotta check the rest.
Yeah, we gotta know what
What?
the situation is
Why?
that we're dealing with
Calm
here.
down and think about it, son.
Calm down. We gotta get out of here now.
Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself.
What if someone's alive, Nick?
Who cares?
'Cause they
Really?
might just
After the
be
situation we
inclined to
just
tell us
had?
who did this. We gotta do this now. Stay here. Keep searching these.
This is a dumb idea.
No,
You know,
it's
Nick,
not.
I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
What, that you're an asshole?
that nobody in this world is ever gonna give a goddamn whether you like something or not. You gotta grow up, son.
Whatever.
Come on,
He's
Clint.
giving you good
You wanna be
advice.
useful? Keep a lookout on that tree line. Whoever did this might still be out there, waiting for another sucker to stumble across this mess, just like baiting a fish.
I'd be more useful with a gun.
I don't doubt it.
At some point, you guys have to trust me.
Hell, I trust you. But not everyone's at that point yet. Give them time. Look, just keep your head on straight.
Oh. Well, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere, but
Same deal. We shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
it's not.
No.
Good.
Oh, good. He's smart enough to do it the quiet way. I was going to say, don't shoot. Don't waste your ammo. Don't make the sound.
More on that side. You check out these ones. See if there's anything on them that'll tell us who they were.
All right, then. I didn't actually mean to cross the river. I wanted to check everything out over on Nick's side, but here we are, so... Hey! Yeah, these are the guys that attacked us. There's the backpack. Huh? Yeah, I remember you.
What happened to you? You were in the woods with Krista,
Yep.
the woman I was with. What happened to her? Please, tell me. Tell me.
Why should I give you my water? I guess. This is possibly a bad idea. He might be faking being quite as weak as he is, but... Okay. If we're nice to him, maybe he'll give us some information. Well, about my friend?
Pete! I'm fine. I'm fine. Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Lurkers!
I'm out of ammo.
Come this way!
Bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of
I'll
you!
cover you! We gotta get out of here!
Well,
Get over here, goddammit!
Can't you listen to me?
Come on! Come on! Jesus!
I like Pete better. Nick, I don't want you to die. I hope this isn't a choice between one of you living and one of you dying. What are we gonna do? Yeah, there we go. Ew. Yeah, he's bit, but he said he knew someone who it worked to cut the arm off, even though it didn't for Lee. I'm gonna try cutting him. Ah. Come on, Nick.
Damn it! Nick!
We have to go.
I'd rather have not lost Nick. He seems like potentially he could become an ally, maybe. I mean, he at least apologized. That's a good sign. But in a choice between him and Pete, even with Pete bit,
What are you gonna do?
I like Pete better. You gotta try to chop it off. Yep.
Someone's outside. Someone came here looking for you. A man.
What? Did he say what his name was?
Oh,
Damn well who it was.
Who is he?
One of the guys we were with before.
father of
What's he
her
gonna do?
baby. Maybe. He's a maybe baby daddy. Oh, Rebecca.
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 5 more days to reach.
So we're all gonna strike out together,
We ain't
eh?
here to rob nobody. Just relax and put the gun down, man.
I thought you were dead.
Krista, Glenn, maybe Lily. There's a lot of people. Ooh, did you try to save Krista? Yep, me and most people did, because it would have been really cruel to leave her. Did you mercy kill the dog? Yes, because it would be horrible to leave it. Everyone accepted Nick's apology. He took a shot at her. How does he just accept, yeah, sometimes I lose my temper? No. A little close on giving water to the dying man, or not? And half on Pete or Nick. It's kind of a tough choice. Because obviously Pete's the better of the two, but he's bit. So Nick's more likely to hopefully stay alive, but he's not as good an ally, so... Ugh. We didn't see him die, so he's potentially still alive. But if he is, we certainly didn't earn any kind of loyalty points with him. But we did with Pete, and if we can save Pete, I think that's better for the group on the whole. Now, it looks like they're going to be moving, so that's problematic if Pete's missing a foot, but... You know, we can cobble together some kind of crutch for him and just make do. He's a smart guy. He's a practical kind of person. He's a thinker. He's good for the group survivor. Nick has a terrible temper. I mean, how long has it been? It's been, okay, they said 16 months passed since Amit died, and we had at least 3 months that passed while we were at the motel. So we've got, like, at least 19 months, probably more, since this all started. People with crappy tempers, they're not going to contribute to the long-term survival of the group. He needs to, basically like Pete said, he needs to grow up, and he needs to start taking better control of himself. And if he's not gonna, well, we don't really have space to worry about him. You know, we got to try and keep people alive, and that means people who can calm down, unlike Rebecca. Alright, let's go ahead and let all these credits run. So we could potentially see Krista again. Hamid's certainly out. I hope we don't meet Lily again, because I don't really care what happened to her. I don't really like her. I don't wish her dead necessarily, but I have no interest in traveling anywhere with her. Glenn would be pretty awesome to meet back up with. And we've still got to see where all the other people from the 400 days are going to fit into. Now, depending on how it goes, if we're heading to the town, then we'll meet Becca and Shell and Bonnie. But does that mean that we don't even have the option of meeting Vince and Wyatt and Russell? Maybe we can possibly meet all of them? Or maybe we meet the ones who stayed behind and not the ones who went to the town. We'll have to see. Regardless, it looks like we're stuck with this group for a while, and that's really a bit of a disappointment. I'd kind of rather just strike out on my own. This isn't a good group. Carlos seemed like he could be an ally. Now he's not. Apparently there's something wrong with his daughter, so there's not too much she's gonna... I don't know. She might be okay. Maybe she has the potential. Maybe we can help her out to face the world, and maybe she's a lot more capable than her dad wants to give her credit for. He's being way too overprotective. Any other things we said to him? To make him our ally, we probably should have tried to be a little more sympathetic, but I just can't agree with his viewpoint. What's his long-term plan? He can't keep her sheltered forever. Ideally, he wants her to grow up and be able to continue living, right? Well, she needs to have the skills to survive in this world. And not letting her know how bad it really is isn't giving her those skills. So how does he expect her to make it? Ugh, we'll see how it all ends up going. I think a lot of people are going to die. I have a feeling. Alright, I'm going to wind the episode down here. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We will start on episode 2.